Recently, the Highbridge Angling Association, with the help of many volunteers, have been involved in a massive upgrading of the waters and land around the Walrow ponds. At the same time, we're passionately trying to increase biodiversity, which has become one of the main priorities because adjoining land to the north and the south boundaries have sadly now been lost to housing developments. We've already embarked on several projects within the grounds, like badger surveys, making bird and bat boxes, creating dead hedges and log piles for reptiles, small mammals and insects. We've planted trees, sowed grass and wildflower seeds, and last year we adopted a No-Mow policy in certain areas, recording as many species as possible on iNaturalist app to log our failures and success, and making videos of wildlife and sharing them on Facebook pages as an educational tool. We now want to turn our attentions to the fishing lane leading to the lakes, which will help repair a nature corridor from the River Brew to the ponds. We went to the Burnham-on-Sea and Highbridge Town Council to apply for a capital grant to help fund the planting of trees along the lane. Thankfully, the council were very encouraging and they agreed to give us the sum of just over £1,000 to help pay for the trees. Plants were supplied by Chew Valley Trees. They were extremely helpful and gave us such a good discount we were able to buy much more for the money, which enabled us to increase the planting area and work on the recently re-landscaped areas beside the ponds as well. At the beginning of March, with a great team of lads doing community service, we set to and started planting. Alongside the lane, 2 types of plum, an Imperial Gage and Merryweather Damson, a field maple, crab apple, wild cherry, Whitebeam and Snowy Mespis, who were all chosen for their nature-friendly attributes. These were well established in 15-litre pots standing over 6 foot in height. They're all mainly natives and very beneficial to birds, insects and small mammals. They will also act as a screen to partially hide the new housing development from the residents of Walrow Terrace. These were interspersed with Hazel and Alder Buckthorn, the host plant of the Brimstone Butterfly. The larger trees were all staked and mulched with wood chippings to prevent weeds competing with their new root systems and to help with water retention. A large bird cherry tree, more hazel and alder buckthorn, Italian alder, hawthorn, wild privet, blackthorn, holly, goat willow, elder and dog rose bare root plants were planted further in around the edges of the newly landscaped lakes, which will help stabilise new banks and in years to come form thick scrub, creating shelter and food source for a myriad of small creatures. The ground is a very heavy clay, but many hands make light work, and the enthusiasm of the volunteers made it a very enjoyable project. A large number of wild flag irises were planted into the banks as well. It was a cold grey day, so full marks to the volunteers working in the water. Now all we have to do is keep them well watered and pray the Canada geese don't decide to nibble their way through them. Many thanks to the Highbridge Angling Association, Burnham-on-Sea and Highbridge Town Council, and the lads doing their community service. You did a great job. Thank you.